Gentlemen, it is great to have both of you here. Good morning. Welcome to the show. LaDainian, Hall of Famer, officially back with the Charger organization, working in a big way. A.G. Spanos, who rarely speaks, is also going to show up and say something today, which is very nice.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Fred?
He never talks. You never speak.
It's not good for the radio, I guess, right?
Well, it's fine for the radio. Thank you for coming.
Businessman.
LaDainian, congratulations. Why did you accept this position?
Well, I think the first thing is I recognize that the Chargers they're in the fight for LA. That's the campaign, right? And so the one thing that I know is in my career, I've had to do that when I first got to the National Football League, knowing what it meant to fight for something, fight for the community, fight to be respected on the team. And so, at the end of the day, I've always had a great relationship with the Spanos family, for one. And they have always been gracious and really involved in community outreach. Well, that's something I've always been strong at. Community outreach, fan engagement, always had a great relationship with the fans. And so that's why this makes sense.
Okay, so let's stay right there. Your engagement with the Spanos family and the Chargers organization. Okay, so now there's the move, right, which is upset the folks in San Diego, which makes it tough. And I think some people, when you look from the outside in, they don't always realize that your loyalty is to the organization, to the family, the people that drafted you. But you also were engaged in the community in San Diego. Mm-hmm. Have you felt any backlash or anything like that from the fans now that it's the LA Chargers and not the San Diego Chargers?
Sure. I've felt a lot of it. I've heard a lot of talks about that. And I certainly, sympathize with the fans there. I mean, I was a part of that community for a long time, and I'm still going to be a part of that community. Still going to be doing things in that community through my foundation, so that's not going to go away. But as you mentioned, I'm a Charger. I have that boat tattooed on my calf muscle for a reason. And at the end of the day, that's what I care about is the Lightning boat. And I want to see them do well wherever they are. And so that's at the end of the day, I guess if I'm at fault for being loyal.
LaDainian Tomlinson, A.G. Spanos joining us here. Lunchtime with Rogan and Rodney, AM 570 LA Sports. All right, LaDainian, but let's be really honest. You talked about your affection for the Spanos family and how happy you are to be involved. But there was a period of time where there was a bit of an issue between you and the club, wasn't there?
Well, yeah, absolutely. But that had nothing to do with the Spanos family. That was simply, we all wanted to win and had different views about how we go about winning.
All right, so AG, you're LA Chargers now. You're in a town with the LA Rams. You've got the Raiders moving to Vegas, which many people believe that's just another LA team. What do you guys have to do? And LaDainian mentioned it, fight for LA. What do you guys have to do to capture LA from the fan base perspective?
Well, I think, first of all, it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint. It's going to be a long series of a road ahead and efforts that we got to do, which is why LT's on board to help us, with fan engagement, getting out in the community, identifying what's important here, and really ingratiating ourselves.
When did you decide that you were going to bring back someone like LT, bring back a Charger, bring back somebody within the organization and put them in the front office? And why was that important?
Yeah, I think it was really, I give my dad the credit. He and LT are very close. And, I don't think there's been a player since I've been around the team that the fans have more loved and cherished and really just respond to, and I think that, gosh, he's been giving away turkeys on Thanksgiving and been doing all these things in the community. And if you know LT, he's faith, family, football. And that is really values that our franchise hold dear. And we're just so excited to have him on board, helping us, launch the Chargers in Los Angeles.
Well, I really do applaud you because I think that more clubs need to do that, to engage former players and have them more, involved in a real meaningful way. And for you guys to bring LT back and bring him engaged, and get him engaged, I think is a really great thing. And so in terms of your role, I know AG talked about fan involvement and getting the community involved. Will you have any say in personnel or any kind of decisions when it comes to football-related activities?
No, not at all. It's not my job to be involved in football operations. In fact, I'm going to continue to do my sports media broadcasting career with the NFL Network. And that allows me to do that because I'm not involved with football operations. Listen, John Spanos, Tom Telesco, and our head coach, Anthony Lynn, they have that covered. They don't need my help in evaluating talent.
It's not going to be easy here to grow the Charger brand. And I think that's one of the big reasons AG and Dean decided, let's get you in here because you are associated with the franchise. That being said, how tough is this going to be? Seriously, and how long will it take to build the Chargers into a team, into a brand in this city that people think of immediately?
Well, we accept challenges. That's what we do, it's fun to go after a challenge. And who knows how long it's going to take, but the one thing that I think you will see is a team that's really passionate and committed to this community. That's what it's about. And being involved in the community, creating programs, in this community that the fans can be proud of our players. You talk about community engagement. Well, a lot of that, has to do with creating special events where our players can get to know our fans and vice versa. I think that's what creates a fan base that you can be proud of, because the fans have to know the players. The players have to feel like, the fans are behind them, and I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, and I think one of the things, and we talked about this often on our show, of what you guys I think did and was very, very smart, was playing at StubHub. I think that because of the venue, the size of the venue, the optics are going to look like the game is going to be sold out every single weekend. So when you're watching it on TV, it's going to be a sellout. And then, we talked about the Rams in the later part of the season. You're playing at the Coliseum that's got 90,000 folks. Even if you have 50,000 folks there, it looks empty. Mm-hmm. And so that was a brilliant move. What about some of the other things you guys got planned for the fall and in this upcoming season in terms of fan engagement?
Well, we're working on things. As you know, we announced this week that StubHub is sold out. So that was a great start and a great signal that fans in LA are excited about the Chargers coming to town, and we're taking it step by step. We've done certain things. You saw that we had a relay team in the LA Marathon. We we had a hot dog named after us at Pink's. So there's we're trying to have fun. We're trying to do the local things. And it's like I said, it's going to be step by step. It's going to be a marathon.
And the key is really to listen and learn of what this community needs. We can't come in here and act like we know it all and expect to, the fans to get behind us. We want to listen to what they want and learn from this community about what we can do to better serve them.
All right, I'm glad you guys are here. A.G. Spanos, LaDainian Tomlinson, Hall of Famer with us. Lunchtime with Rogan and Rodney, AM 570 LA Sports. They're in the studio. We started this yesterday. Now, you think I'm kidding around, but I actually want some very serious analysis because it's something we're going to continue. It's called Who You Got. Okay, now this is the premise. We have Dean Spanos, Stan Kroenke, and Mark Davis. You guys with me so far?
Gotcha.
I'm dead serious here. The question is, there's a fight. Who you got? Who you got in the fight between Dean, Stan, and Mark Davis? It has nothing to do with the teams or anything.
And we need why.
And you've got to analyze it because we broke it down yesterday. You can't run from this, AG.
Yeah, AG, you can't run from it.
I know there's family pride here. I know.
There was some talk about the Mark Davis haircut had a little advantage for him, but I don't know. So we got to hear from you guys of what you think and analyze it.
First off, who's the youngest?
Okay, that's a great question. And I'm going to say it's probably Mark Davis.
It is Mark Davis.
Okay, it's Mark Davis. And I'm going to say that Dean is the second and Stan is the oldest. Okay.
Okay.
But understand this. Stan is deceptively large.
Yeah, he's got reach. He's got reach.
He's got reach.
Yeah.
Mark is built like a tank, but probably not as quick as Stan.
But Dean is more athletic. He can move around those guys and maybe get them on the ground, take the fight to the ground. tire
He's
him
a
out a
grappler.
little
He's a
bit.
grappler.
Yeah, grappler. Tire,
Okay.
tire him out. Yeah.
But do you think Dean has that quickness?
I've seen it on the golf course. Yes.
What do you mean, kicking the ball out of the rough?
On the golf course, the swing.
Oh, okay.
The impact of the swing.
That was never considered yesterday.
No,
We didn't realize he had that quickness.
no. See, we need this feedback.
All right, now, AG, go ahead. I know it's your father, and you want to defend your father, but what do you think?
I do. I work out with my dad almost every day, so I know what kind of shape he's in. And I think honestly, you guys are taking this fight for LA campaign way too seriously. I mean, it's not literal. It's just figurative.
You know, we had a conversation. I said, don't do that. Don't be fight for LA. But you
Yeah.
were, and now look what you turned it into.
See?
Now it's good.
Yeah.
And you want to know what today's fight is going to be? Because now we're going to do all sports owners. So today's battle is going to be Laker owner Jeannie Buss against Clipper owner Steve Ballmer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You want to weigh in on that a little bit? If those two squared off in the ring and started tangling, Jeannie Buss against Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, I'm taking Jeannie.
Yeah.
I'm taking Jeannie. She's a fighter,
Yeah.
Just you think what she just did to her brother. She ousted him, right? She
Good
ousted him.
point.
Get out of
Good
here.
point, LT.
Who can do that? I mean, you got to be tough
Ruthless,
to do
right?
that to your brother.
Ruthless. Jeannie's ruthless. I love it.
Well,
I
no,
love it.
she actually fought him off, but she
Yes.
did take him out.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yes.
And
She
see, my
was-
concern about Ballmer, honestly, although he has an awful lot of money, if you've ever seen him dance, he's got these noodle arms.
Absolutely.
And I have to tell you, I
You
think
just don't know where they're going.
you don't know where they're going. I think she could jump in real quick and get him without him being able to react. AG, your thoughts?
Yeah,
you guys had no idea where we were going with that.
not prepared.
Hey,
Off script right now.
You can't get into trouble with this because we're already in trouble for this.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
can't, there's nothing you can say that's wrong at this point.
I don't even know how to begin to answer it. I think Jeannie could probably dance around the ring and get him tired. That's what I think.
Tire him out a little bit. No,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, wear him down. Rope-a-dope a little bit.
Rope-a-dope.
She's a little savvy with him a little bit.
You
All right,
guys have too much fun.
We'll get more into this later. AG, thank you for coming down. LT, congratulations on a
you.
great career. And,
And Hall of Fame, absolutely. Are you looking forward to this summer?
Oh, man. You know what? Willie Lanier told me something interesting. It was so true. He said, when you get elected, it's more like you're engaged, right? But the induction, the ceremony is when you actually get married. And that's kind of the way I feel, like I'm engaged, but it really hasn't happened yet. I don't know what I'm going to feel, this summer when it actually happens.
Wow.
So excited.
Congratulations. You're well-deserved, man. Great career. And now you're stepping into the next career, next phase of your life. AG, congratulations on being, in here. Now you're the LA Chargers, man. I look forward to it. And congratulations and best of luck.